So on my way to the motorway, I went to Boots at Birstall and bought some wax strips.
Oh my God, my mum used to think this.
See, it's come from
Back
our time.
in the 2000s.
If this is the first episode you've ever listened to, my granddad was 101 and a half when he died last August.
Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between.
Hello.
I felt very newsreadery then.
Newsreader, I know, because we're holding our mics.
Yes, maybe that's it.
We're not
standing out on location today. Weather is colder than yesterday.
Weather was colder than yesterday.
I know.
Me and Elodie were not happy about it.
No, Minnie came in this bedroom this morning and said, it's going to get down to 3 degrees and rain today.
What?
And I was like, 3?
What?
3?
What?
Excuse me?
What time did it be 3 at night time?
Burnt my arm yesterday.
Did you?
Yes.
You didn't have your SPF on?
And the top of my thigh,
Oh
accidentally.
my God.
Shall I tell you about what I did yesterday?
Oh, is it like itchy because it's burnt?
Oh, it's here.
Oh, God. What did you do yesterday?
Burned my thigh. But what I did was...
Apart from burning your body.
I was busy straightening my hair and my cousin rang me. I was like, oh, hello. She said, she's so last minute. This is so typical.
I love that people ring. Nobody I know rings me.
We're old.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wish people did ring me. If you're my
She's
friend
older than
listening,
me.
just give me a ring. I love a phone call.
Oh, over the years,
And then when
Sammy
I do
and have
ring
often
someone, we
just
end up on the
rung each
phone for like 2 hours because it's just nice, isn't it?
other. Yeah, it is.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know that I could chat on a long time on the phone. She said, I've got a painting of Grandad and I want to take it to Connaught Court. Don't know what she's talking about, but I'm there.
Don't know what you're talking about, but we haven't got plans, so sure,
She
why
said,
not?
Do you wanna come with me? I was like, oh, I can, but I need to be back for a certain time because I was supposed to be meeting some friends yesterday. Hazy was at a friend's house, 20-minute drive away, and I had to go get her because she was working at the dance studio from 12 o'clock. So I thought, if I do that now, I can get over to Fulford, do that and come back and go to the ice cream parlour as planned. Obviously, because I try and fit it all in.
Yeah, obviously.
Because there are
We are
48 hours in one day,
yeah.
obviously.
I'd like to make our life more stressful than it needs to be. Then we just walked. So, should we just tell people why we're not in my living room? We are at...
No, Alice hasn't
Total Studios.
redecorated with Minnie. Just do it so she can still see me.
You don't have to fully show it, don't we? We've got
You don't
these
have to. The
great
mics take away
the
that
mics.
extra noise.
Demi's just
That'll
about to like
do.
knock herself out with the door. So we're at Total Studios in Morley because Minnie was struggling at
Going in.
going into Holiday Club today.
She wanted to
Demi
do it.
was like, just bring the podcast to her. So we're in the art studio. They're all in the art
Pretty
studio.
warm.
I'm actually really like enjoying that I'm out here. I was getting really tired. You know, sometimes when you're in your own house, like you feel more tired than when you're out. You're fine. So yeah.
So
Nice.
in there is holiday clubs. So Demi has holiday clubs, 9 till 3. You can book through her.
She does wraparound as
booking
well,
System. Yes, she does. I can't remember when and what times. Tonight there is a PJ and pizza party. So both of them coming back for that 4 till 6.
Might as well just stay here all day.
I know. I'm just going to stay and help. Really, get a bit of pizza. So they've been outside with chalk. They're going to be making some flowers with some pretty pastel colour pipe cleaners. They do all sorts of
What they're
little
doing now, they're painting
games,
some
activities.
people or
They're
something.
painting. Yeah, there's little
Figurines.
there was someone on the table earlier. There was little Easter things or little people things that they're painting. So they're painting. There was a game earlier on. So they were lying on the floor, and there's dance and all sorts of things. So anyway, but she just struggled a little bit.
I want to join in.
But I know, but she really wants to join in. So I thought, do you know what? I need to try and help her face those little fears. And the more she does that, because she's sitting in there now, I can see her back, but she's sitting in there now doing her painting with Jess.
The more she realises nothing bad will happen.
Exactly. So we need to learn, don't we? Alice has got no car now at all, so I went to pick Alice
Well, that's
up.
another story. We'll save that for about in 10 minutes' time. Finish your story about yesterday. Also, that you might want to drink your coffee because it's getting a bit cold.
So I went and grabbed some croissants, and I just had to throw mine down my face because I was so hungry. And Alice brought the coffees.
I brought coffee and I brought something else from them. Oh, there's a receipt. I brought some mini eggs. But they might be a bit crunchy for the podcast.
Yeah,
so
let's not
maybe
do
we'll
that.
save them for after.
They can be our reward.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I had my phone call. She said she was popping over. So if this is the first episode you've ever listened to, my granddad was 101 and a half when he died last August, and he lived in his care home in Fulford in York for 12 years, which was quite a long time. He never lost any of his mind. He was still sewing, making waistcoats, suits, right up until probably the last few months. When he wasn't enjoying standing at his machine. So he had one of the biggest rooms in the care home, because when you walked in, it looked more like you've walked into the back room of a shop. He had hangers with his patterns, waistcoats that he'd made. There was a rail out in the reception area of little skirts, dresses and things that he'd made for people to buy for a donation to go to the home. His ironing board.
It sounds so cool.
My dad got him huge telly. I mean, my God, you'd need a room this big
For his little room in his care home.
and a big dresser that was from his house. So every time I went there, it was like being back in Grandma and
that's
Granddad's
nice.
house again. And it had my grandma's purse still in there.
think
But
that
she
they
didn't.
should
She died
always
in
do that
1994.
They should always do that in care homes.
Bring their furniture in.
Because I think it would, especially, I mean, he's fortunate that he still have his mind, but I think like that my great grandma was in a care home because she had dementia. But
there'll have been things from her past that helped her feel safe.
like being dementia and then leaving your home must have, like, I think, made it worse and accelerated the dementia, because she would have been so confused.
Yeah,
Like, she was
definitely.
nothing like recognisable. Yeah.
So Sammy's, my cousin Samantha, Sammy, her father-in-law has painted a portrait of Grandad, and they are
That's so
giving it to the home. So it's been framed.
How big is it? Oh, A3, A5, A5?
Yeah, she's sort of holding
A3?
it with her body. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So he's in his waistcoat.
I bet he's
and,
famous in that home.
Well, yeah, he got on TV quite a few
Oh,
times.
yeah. He made them famous.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, he's been on the One Show, 5 News, BBC News.
For being 100.
No, for tailoring.
For his tailoring?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Minnie and Daisy have got skirts that he's made.
Wow.
I know. So, she said, I've just decided I'm going to take the painting over today. Do you want to come? I was like, oh, God, typical Samantha. Yes, we'll go today.
Good job we didn't have plans.
And I was,
That's
well,
so
I kind
funny.
of did, but I was trying
Yeah.
to fit it all in.
God, of course you
And
did.
where I was going to be going was a bit farmy, a bit playgroundy, so I was not dressed very smartly. And she wanted to meet at the marina for coffee, cake first, so we can have a little chat. And I had Minnie and Tristan with me, and I thought, you know what, that's going to be lovely. We'll do an hour, and I'll come back. Right. So I quickly threw on a dress, a long sort of mid-calf dress.
Nice. Yeah, it was very warm yesterday. 20 degrees?
Earrings, my new zebra print and pink shoes.
Oh, yeah.
It was 23 in the car on the way home. I
Yeah.
was sweating.
Do you have aircon
It
in
was
your car?
horrible. Yeah, but it broke.
Oh, so no. Might just need refilling. Anyway.
What, for 3 days a year? Anyway, I just opened my window.
Saves on fuel as well, so just open your window.
Got in the car, set off. I looked down and I thought, oh my God,
Oh, no.
I've got man legs.
Oh, no. How bad?
And there's no way I could have gone out with my cousin with hairy legs.
Oh, no.
So on my way to the motorway, I went to Boots at Birstall and bought some wax strips.
You waxed your legs in the car on the way there?
Of course I did. But obviously couldn't do it while I was driving. Pile up on the A64, yes,
Can I have
because
a
some
look?
dickhead.
As if you were that. Oh, wow, you did a good job. How? Ooh. Oh, you missed a bit there.
Yeah, there's loads that
A little bit round there, but
no,
you got.
fluffy ankles.
How long were they?
Oh, proper man. This bit was awful.
Right, was it worse than mine?
Oh, I can't. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So these long ones here that you can
Yeah.
see. Yeah. In fact, they were bad. Like if
What,
I,
were they the same length?
I could
I'm lucky because
feel
I'm
the
quite
wind
fair. Oh,
move.
yeah, that's when you know it's bad.
So
When they're swaying in the wind.
parked up at the marina.
Mine are quite fair, which makes me a lot
Yeah,
lazier.
mine are black.
Look, like when they're far away, it's not.
Yeah, can't tell. Whereas you could really see the fluff.
No,
So
the wind breeze, that's hilarious. Swaying in the
pulled up
breeze.
at the marina, it's overflow car park. So I'll get in a corner in a field, and a woman pulls up next to me. So I'm like, piss off. And she didn't get out of the car for ages and ages. So I just had to crack on. I just had to do it.
Was
so
she watching?
I don't know. She was like this on her phone. So I just got the wax strips out, rubbed them between my hands. Luckily, it was warm in the car, so they were already warm.
Oh, yeah.
Slapped them on, ripped them off. The kids are like, whoa, why do you have to do it quickly? Definitely best to do it quickly.
Yeah, you don't want
so
to be
I did
dragging that out.
most of the way up my shins because then I don't have fluffy ankles and the dress was quite long. Then I realised I was a bit sticky.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh, we just need to go to the toilet as soon as we arrive.
Why, you washed your legs in the toilet?
So I washed my hands and then just used some of the paper towel to wipe up my legs to get rid
Wipe
of
the wax
sticky bits.
residue.
I grabbed some moisturiser but didn't realise it was a proper tan mousse. So I didn't want to
What?
put it on
in
and
boots
end
or
up
from your house?
boots because I thought, oh, I need to moisturise after, don't I?
Oh, no.
So I didn't do that. I didn't bother with that until I got back today and then got back yesterday. And then this morning I thought, oh, I'll have some more of that gradual tan on now, seeing as I've got it. Sat at the bottom of the stairs this morning, sprayed some in, got it over both legs, and it was like I'd done too much. So I was like sitting there, both my legs out with this white mousse everywhere.
I was going to say, like, you don't look
Well,
particularly
it's supposed to
tanned.
be gradual.
Okay, so it'll take a few.
That's a bit of burn.
Is that the bib? It'll take a few
Yeah,
goes.
it's luckily not done it, but.
Oh, gosh, what a day.
So have you? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Still with the intention of coming back and going out with my friends, and it's quite an arduous task. 45 minutes motorway driving to get to Fulford and back. Luckily for me,
It's not full motorway either. You've got to go on to 60, whatever, 63.
Yeah. So it's 2 lanes. So you spend it all overtaking tractors and lorries
It's tiring driving like that.
and then the odd car that sits in the outside lane when there's nothing to overtake.
Classic.
So I sit on the corner going, do you want to move over?
I just undertake them. No. I only do it if there's hard shoulder, so that if they started cutting across, I've got a buffer. I wouldn't do it if it was just straight into like a
should
verge.
be admitting that.
Don't come at me. Look, if they've been sat there for that long, I'm sorry. It's just sometimes I like flash and stuff. If they're not moving and they're doing like 50,
So annoying.
I'll just whiz past them. And then I look in my mirror and then it's like woken up. I'm like, oh God, I've just been undertaken. And then they move over. It's like they've just got into a little daze, honestly. Crazy.
So, yeah, that was very exciting.
You didn't tell me about that when you picked me up to give me a lift to rugby last night.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So then I turned into a taxi service. So got home. It was too late to meet friends because they couldn't meet later as I'd hoped. So I was like, I'm so sorry. I felt really awful. I've really messed the day up. But at least they had each other and still went to the ice cream farm. And I did get to go back to Grandad's home and...
They went to an ice cream farm?
Yeah, Tong.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah.
That's where I was supposed to be going, you see. That's where I thought. I said, oh, I'll be back, I can get back and we can go then.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do that, so whoa. So I couldn't fit everything into the full day
What a shock.
like I normally try and do.
You've got more days of the holidays left, though.
Oh, it's fine. So
Tom's always there.
what else have we got on? Daisy's away with her friend Monday to Friday next
Yeah,
week.
she reminded me yesterday when
Oh, yeah,
I said to her,
She
see you
keeps-
next week after she babysat. She went, no, you won't. I was like,
I told you weeks ago, but
I know
I should
you
have maybe
did.
reminded you.
I don't remember the days. I was like, yeah. I think I actually said to you, Daisy will tell me the time, and she did.
Yeah, she did. She's been reminding
I
me
need
as
to
well.
pay
She's
her,
very
actually.
good. She's very good at things like that, admin things that I'm not
Oh,
good
she'll
at.
have a great time on holiday
I
with her friend.
know.
Oh.
While she's away, we're getting rid of the bed that she's in, getting her a smaller one that's got storage in it, so she'll have wall space, storage.
She in a single?
Yeah, but it's up high, little wardrobe underneath it, desk underneath it. So obviously we'll lose that, but we'll gain all the wall space so she can have like more
Put, like,
cupboard thing. The
full of
bed we're
crochet.
getting is got square things in it for storage. And
Also,
she
when you're a
can
bit older,
sit
you don't
on
want a bunk bed.
it. No, she says it's too much effort to get on and off it, and it is. And she's so long now.
You grow out of a bunk bed. Oh, what are you going to do with the old bed?
Well, I thought I'd dry sell it, but only say, like, give myself a week so I'm not farting about, and then it'll just have
and
to be
then just
binned.
put it for free. Or just put it in
Oh,
on a free page.
I might just do that anyway because I can't be asked.
Yeah, someone will collect it. It's just getting rid of it, isn't it?
I know. It'd be ideal if the person collecting it comes and dismantles it so they know how to put it back together again.
I was thinking, we'd never do like that for her bedroom. Because we need to get her a new bed. But I was wanting to get her like a day bed with a trundle that pulls out for sleepovers.
This is too big. You won't... Yeah. The steps are nice and wide, but it's still, I feel like when I'm standing up fully, I'm here, and that's me nose to nose.
Oh my God, I could walk underneath it without banging my head.
Not quite, but yes, you're on the level
Probably.
of not being able to enjoy that.
Yeah, if you're nose to nose with the bed.
That's with Daisy's face, so then you've got the bottom of the mattress. Look at the screen. Got the bottom of the mattress bit, so it's probably here.
Oh, okay, fine. I would have to bend a little bit.
That's how tall a wardrobe is.
Oh, yeah, she needs a different bed.
Yeah, she does. At first I thought it would be good because it would allow for storage underneath, so the little wardrobe's under there and there's a desk under there, but actually it's just too awkward.
Yeah, now she's older.
We're too big.
Yeah.
We're a big family.
You're all tall.
Yeah.
You're not little hobbits like me. I mean, I'm the only little hobbit.
I know, once
Oh my God, Ellie drew a picture of three of us. I got it out of a nursery bag the other day.
Was it Daddy? Elodie? Yeah, it was.
So it was three people of like heights going like gradient
Even though
down.
she's shorter than you, she still sees you as small.
So I was like, oh, who's who? And she was like, that's Daddy, the person with the biggest head and the longest legs.
Yes.
Because we're still just heads and legs at the moment. We don't have body. Sometimes we have a body, but
No.
on this occasion, yeah, we're literally just a head with arms and legs coming off it. He had the biggest head and the longest legs. And then the one in the middle, so we're like, and that's me, because I'm in the middle. And then that's you on the end, because you're really little, Mummy. I said, but I'm still bigger than you. She was like, yeah, but you're teeny tiny.
Maybe because she sees you next to Daddy.
I'm
Sees the
teeny
difference.
tiny next to Daddy, and then she wanted to obviously be in the middle.
That's what my
Next to the-
grandparents were like. He
So
was like
funny.
nearly 2 meters and she was 5 foot.
It's funny though that
How
she
tall are you?
drew herself as taller than me. I'm 5'1".
You've got that extra little in.
Liam's 6'1" and I'm 5'1". I reckon Elodie will be.
Wow, so there's a foot in
She'll be
it.
tall. Her legs, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she might get to Daisy's
She's in
height.
6 to 7 tights.
I'd sack tights off if I were you.
I know, but leggings don't stay up because I have to get such a big size. At least tights are tight around the waist. She loves wearing tights. I just can't imagine loving wearing tights. I find that so bizarre.
They drive me
It
mad.
drives me mad. If I'm putting tights on, I feel like I'm really dressing up. Like in winter, if I wear a dress or a skirt with tights, I'm like, oh God, I'm really pushing the boat out today. It's a low bar, isn't it? Yeah, so our car saga has continued for, I think this is week 3 of talking about it on the podcast. We now have
Because
0
it
cars.
just- Oh my
Over the Easter
God.
weekend, we gained a lot of Easter eggs and chocolate and lost half a tank of diesel on the driveway. Half a tank.
How?
I know.
What happened? The car just vomited the diesel back.
A mouse has chewed through, made a nest under the bonnet, chewed through the a little fuel pipe, and diesel basically.
On the one that was working? The
Yeah.
one that you had left?
The car that was working. So now that one's sat on the drive, the other car's still at the rugby club.
The one that's at the rugby club just needs forgetting about and scrapping.
Well, that might
Can
just be
you
a battery replacement, which will be about 70 quid, so it might be easier to get that one back on the road.
Oh, yes, it
Yeah.
will.
It's just
That's
the
going to be
battery.
really expensive to fix the other one.
So Liam's friend, who's a mechanic at the rugby, the problem is his garage is in Huddersfield, but he's Liam's friend at rugby, but lives in Morley, but he works in Huddersfield.
Annoying.
So he was like, I can fix it. Said he can just replace the little part. Then Liam said to me yesterday, oh, can Mickey take the car on Thursday? I said, he can if he can take it.
Well, yeah,
I said, I don't know.
how?
When I
Pickup
drove
truck.
it to nursery on Tuesday morning, it had 50 miles in. And then I was pulling out the nursery car park and left a puddle behind me. And then there was drips all the way home, and I was like, I'm not driving it again. Liam took it to rugby, but solely so that Mickey could have a look at it at rugby on Tuesday night. And then And then Mickey said I could have followed you home because it would let you left a trail all the way down the road. So I think if we look at it now, it won't have any fuel left in it. Half a tank, like at £1.80 a litre, like, which feels sick.
Yeah,
it's like £40 of diesel on the driveway.
Oh my god! So an animal crawled up into Mark's old van and chewed something. So he was getting a
This is
a
apparently
message
really
up.
common.
Well,
I didn't know it was so common.
He got an animal camera, so we could see exactly what it
was
was.
it?
Were we dealing with rats? Were we dealing with foxes? It was normal domestic cats.
What?
Yes.
This was definitely my
So we've
made a
got
nest.
prickle pads. Not to hurt, it doesn't hurt them, but they
like,
don't. Yeah, they come along and they go, oh, why can't I walk under this
Don't
fan
like
anymore?
that, yeah.
So it doesn't hurt them. It just puts them off, and we use it on our sofa, on our decking as well, so they don't
that's a
sleep
good
on that as
idea.
well. So now on the driveway, it looks like someone's left behind this. Looks like car matting, but it's little spikes, and that's where he lines up and parks underneath, so they can't now get up underneath. Presumably because the engines are warm. So he's climbed up there, got nice and warm, and had a little chew on this wire while it's been in there. That cost just short of £700 to fix.
Jesus Christ.
So that's why there's prickle pads everywhere now.
Apparently it's a really common insurance claim. Chewing through stuff like that. I've never heard of this before. I've never.
Well, no.
But we live in a rural. We live
Yeah,
quite
of course.
rural, don't
You've
we?
got a field at the
So
other
we've had
side.
Pest control out, and he's given us loads of advice on like these sprays to get. That
Yeah, you're never going to
stop
get rid of them from where you are because you're on fields and stuff.
Could stop them doing damage
to your car.
Because it was like you could keep putting traps out till the cows come home, but
You're in the countryside.
we're in the countryside, so they're going to be there.
Yeah. I wonder if that happens on farms a lot. Are they like constantly replacing stuff in their Land Rovers on farms? That didn't come up in
but they have a
Clarkson's
lot of
farm.
like dogs and cats on farms as well, don't they? So they're probably
Oh, that'll be why all farms have lots of cats.
we had mice we had field mice in the kitchen, not the winter, just gone the one before, but then Chili killed one, and we've not had any since. And because she spends a lot of time in the kitchen, and they don't come in, we've not had them in other areas of the house, but because we've got the cats. So Liam was like, let's let the cats out, but I don't want to do that because then they'll bring them in as gifts for you, don't they?
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want you deterring the live ones coming in. I don't want them to bring dead ones or half dead ones in.
Here's a little treat.
Oh, yeah, like
pop it on your pillow for you.
They do. They literally are like, oh, I love you. Here's a treat. So I don't want to do that. So we got no cars. I am quite enjoying doing the nursery run on foot. I mean, it's only what day is it today? Thursday, day 2.
And it's nice weather.
So yesterday went on the bus up and then walked Chile back. I did the same this morning. Bus up with a snack for the day and walked Chile back. And then yesterday was quite a long afternoon because I walked to get her with her scooter, then scootered to swimming lesson, and then got the bus back from swimming lesson.
It's just a lot, isn't it, of getting the timings right because everything takes, nipping to the leisure centre is now suddenly a 45-minute organisation plan, isn't it? Because you've got to get there.
So it was like 15-20-minute walk from nursery to the leisure centre. The bus stop is, to be fair, the bus stop is opposite the leisure centre and it drops us opposite our house. So the stop locations are good. So I bought her dinner at the leisure centre and she sat at the bus stop and ate pretty much all of her dinner and then finished it when she got home. So I didn't have So we got home about 5:30. She finished her swimming at 10 to 5, but we never get out until about 5:05 anyway.
Oh, no, swimming's right.
And Liam was like, I feel like you're back earlier than usual, but it's because sometimes she eats her dinner in the leisure centre cafe.
Yeah,
I said, she takes longer eating it in the cafe. She gets distracted. Well, she'll just start at the bus stop. So I think it did actually speed up the routine. I had her in bed by 6. Oh. So even though it did add a lot of time there was a lot of time where we weren't doing anything, we actually ended up getting her in bed faster. And
she'd be more worn out.
Oh, she was
swimming
out
and
like
a little journey home like that.
Yeah. She's enjoying the bus. It's just bloody expensive here.
I know, that's a shame.
My sister
Could
was
you buy
horrified.
something monthly so that you can get any bus any time and it's just a monthly
I might see
fee?
how much it is. Because, especially if we decide to just go down to one car, I'll use the buses a lot more. I'll just also going to get organised and like for example, drop her at nursery and then go and work in Morley or do my errands and then come home, you know.
Make it so it's that one time on one bus journey. And if you didn't have loads of shopping, you could walk back.
It's just Wednesday that's going to be like the biggest problem because of the swimming lesson. She doesn't fit in a pram anymore, obviously. But I think it's good for her. She's really lazy.
She's fine to walk.
She don't walk, and she needs to walk, so it's actually good. And she needs to get practicing for September because I am taking her, like, she's got to walk or scoot to school. So
Yep.
I think it's going to be really good for her.
We do live closer to our school, but we've always walked.
Yeah.
There's no reason not
Unless
to.
it was... Yeah, it's 20 minutes to Elodie's school.
If you were to walk it?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
That's still not unreasonable if you just
No,
only had one car. That's fine.
I used to walk 30 to secondary school, but it used to take me about 45 because we called people on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, your secondary school commute's like an hour, isn't it? Door to door. Because you like...
Hang around here.
Go into Jess's house, chat to her mum for a bit, pick up someone else on the way.
You must have started so early. Daisy's supposed to leave at 8. She leaves at 15:15 on a scooter, and she's got to be in her chair, in her form room for past. Not...
we
actually for half past.
We had to be in for 10 to 9, I think.
Right.
10 to 9, and I'd probably leave at 8.
Yeah.
And it was a half an hour walk, but we would be like just messing about the
Yeah.
whole way. And then coming home was even worse because we could find shops and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'll get a phone call. I'm going to Home Bargains. What on earth for? Oh, do you know what she's done?
Minnie or Daisy?
Daisy. So we went to... Oh, did you like her hair, by the way?
I did. I complimented her on it. Very
Excellent.
nice. Red.
So
I like it. Suits her.
Friday, even though it was Good Friday, she looked it up on the internet herself, and Home Bargains was open. I was like, oh,
Did she,
great.
was it Home Day?
I did it.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
Becky will be
done it.
mad.
Sorry, Becky.
Right.
It looked really
So
good.
she says, it opens at 8, can we go? Because we were supposed to be going to Monkey Forest on Friday. I'm like, right, okay, are you going to be definitely getting up then for this time to get down there?
Jesus.
So she made me get down there for opening. 7:59 we arrived in the car park. 3 other people were sitting there waiting for it to open. I'm like,
What?
sorry, what is in Home Bargains that you need
Hair
right
dye,
now at
apparently.
8 o'clock? Well, yeah, I was one of them. So anyway,
That's crazy that you were one of 4 people that were waiting for Home Bargains to open.
the excitement, honestly, I was thrilled.
I was trying to get last minute Easter eggs. But there was tons in Asda on Saturday night.
Oh, millions, they're still there.
Me and my sister walked up on Saturday evening, and I took Chili up with me for the walk. I was standing outside with Chili, and they were wheeling crates of Easter eggs in at 9 p.m.
Oh, my God.
And they were shutting at 10.
Anyway, so we went in, and because the car park just had like 5 cars in it, probably a staff member and the rest of us desperate shoppers, there were a lot there was a lot of pigeons in a little pile. Someone had given them a piece of brown bread.
For God's sake.
So Daisy was like, oh, I said, you can't have one. She
Has a pigeon.
has seeds on her person so that she can
the
befriend
birds.
crows because they learn to recognise you. And she says, I'm going to get it to follow me home. I said, you're not. Anyway, so we go into Home Bargains, get the hair. I choose the hair dye. And we have a little look around. I think she's got a kind of pop that she likes. Can't remember what else we got. And she
You
got
can't just
this-
go into Home Bargains for one item.
I know. She's got this. Oh, no, that's B&M. There's a bag over there. It says, I can't be trusted at, and it's B&M.
Yeah.
I thought that was Home Bargains. Anyway, she bought this little half coconut shell with birdseed and fat in it. for
Oh, yeah,
birds
nice.
To give the pigeons.
What? Not for the garden?
So we went outside. There is one hanging up in our garden. We went outside. It's like a little flower bed at the end of a row of parking. And all the pigeons were on the roof watching. And I was like, look what she's got you. So we put it in the little bit of wood chip stuff that's in the flower bed. And I picked up some of the chip bits to throw, so to show, to say, look, we've put you this food down. Anyway, they all came flying down. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
but they did. You didn't need to invite them down, Jesus.
She went back to get it yesterday, completely empty and cleaned out.
Yeah.
Amazing. So anyway,
Well, they'll eat anything. That's not that amazing. They'll eat anything, pigeons. A scraggy sausage roll.
do you know what? She gets really protective over them because they were bred by humans.
I was about to tell you this.
For
I was just thinking, I only found out
wartime
last
and
week.
communication and secrets and stuff.
They're domesticated
and
birds.
then we didn't need them anymore,
we
so
threw
they
them
just
out.
dumped them.
Yeah.
and now they've got to fend for themselves eating chicken tikka from the pavement after a drunk Friday night.
They don't even know how to make nests.
Oh, you see,
I only found this out last week. My rugby coach told me, and when you were telling this story, I thought, I must tell her. They're domesticated. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually I do feel sorry for them now.
And
but
I
they
felt
can still
sorry
keep the
for them
distance.
after that story, but I still don't want them swarming around my head.
No, and I
But
still
yeah,
don't want her
that's
to bring
awful,
home a
isn't
crow.
No.
Another Daisy story, just quickly. Yesterday, she was working here, and while I was gallivanting...
I bet she's got more money in the bank than me.
She's got no bills.
She's got all my money for basic. Yeah,
she was working
just
here
crocheting
while
stuff.
I was gallivanting.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be back for 3. I was not.
Shocking that you didn't make it back from York for 3. After waxing your legs en route.
So she phones me up and I was like, I'm on my way back now, darling. Oh, good, I really need the toilet. I was like, where are you? Is Dad not home? No, don't know where he is. Oh, right, okay, cool. Could you ring him? He's probably not far. And she had a look and he wasn't anywhere near. I was like, oh, right, okay. I said, oh, won't be that long.
You just set off?
Well, we were in the journey quite a bit, actually, and my phone said 24 minutes. So I said,
that's
it's
quite a
only
long time
24
away.
minutes. Oh, well, no, she needed a poo.
Oh, no.
Then she said to me,
where did she go?
None of the windows are open enough for me to get in. I said, none of the downstairs windows are open. What are you talking about? She's been on the top of the shed to get onto the landing window.
See if it was open.
She's actually been on the landing window ledge outside, put her belts through the window. So I know she did it because when I went in the house, her belts were on the windowsill because she didn't want them to catch as she climbed through.
Oh, that's good. That's sensible.
Oh, very, very sensible.
Do you know what's funny? If she'd have fallen, she'd have fallen shit herself.
I would have. And why exactly was your daughter walking home from work and sitting in the garden all by herself? No, she's old enough to be on her own. She's 15 in a couple of weeks.
I should hope she's old enough to be by herself. She's old enough to look after my child by herself.
Yes, well, there'll be no climbing through.
She said Chili was just
windows.
sat snuggling her yesterday on the sofa watching telly. So you've been alright?
The best pals.
Chili just been watching telly with me. How she's got any episodes of Wednesday left, I do not know.
I don't know why she doesn't just watch something else. So, yes, she potentially broke lots of bones yesterday, but didn't manage to do that. And then as I got home, she ran out to the car in her bra and trousers because she was so hot because she'd been at a friend's the night before and worn her long trousers and a long sleeve black top and a black hoodie.
She's also a bit gothy, isn't she? So it's all black.
When I say belts, there are 2 designed to hang a certain way around her. So then she went in and had a big poo and a shower and reappeared looking much brighter and nicer.
Poo and a shower. That just sort you right out, doesn't it? Poo in a shower. Oh, yeah. Oh, the relief.
3 o'clock this morning, Tristan's
Nothing
crying.
better than a poo in a shower.
Pointing here, going, it's hurting, it's hurting, it's hurting. I was like, oh my God.
Not your appendix, not your appendix, need the poo.
I know. Well, hopefully. So anyway, had a massive wee.
Sometimes I get cramps there when I've been holding a big wee in through the night.
There is that sort of feeling. Then this morning, I heard him get up, go into the bathroom. I heard this massive trump and this massive dum-dum.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was like, there it is.
Oh, my God.
I know that's just too much information, isn't it? But that's being a mum. That's part of being a mum.
Oh, my God.
Can I change the subject completely and ask you
Probably.
something
It's
about...
the best, really.
In fact, I'm just going to edit that out.
No, we're not.
Right, so
Go on.
I've got a proper working out exercise question
Oh,
that
okay.
I've been wanting to ask you for ages.
Go on.
Because you're my friend. And then I thought, well, I'll ask it on here because
someone else
other
might wanna know.
people will be like, maybe didn't want to ask, or maybe it is just a really stupid question. And
No, stupid questions. Come on, what is it?
So, I was told many, many years ago, I'm talking a long time ago, that if you
I think I know what you're going to say.
do something, some sort of exercise, I can't think how it is. So say like, obviously that I'm pushing that out, but there is blubber there that shouldn't be there.
If you do sit-ups, it's going to make your belly bigger.
Can I make it into a dome? Because if I've got
Oh, what?
all this and I do sit-ups, I don't want to then have this because I want to be able to be like that again.
Yeah, so you think that doing sit-ups can make your belly bigger? Oh my God, my mum used to think this.
See, it's come from
Back
our
in
time.
the 2000s.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've been given false information at my gym because I was like, say, 15, 16, and me and my friend joined the gym. So
Like,
help
yes
me
and
because,
no,
when I
because
do sit-ups, I'm
like-
terrified. I'm trying to
No.
hold it in and
no.
do the sit-up.
So you build it, doing any core exercise, you're building muscle in that area, the same
Yeah,
as
don't
like
mind a small bulge if it's
bicep
muscle.
curl. That's the thing. So you're
Not
gonna,
this.
So you're gonna be building muscle. So it could, if you're not like looking at your diet as well and losing body fat, the additional muscle could obviously cause you to cause your belly to look bigger because you've got muscle.
If you don't shed the fat.
If
So
you don't
as long
shed
as I
the
shed the
fat.
fat as well,
Yeah.
I won't walk around like that.
No. And it's highly unlikely. How many sit-ups are you doing? You're not like working on your core that much, are you?
Well, when we come to Demi's dance class, do you know what she has us doing?
Oh God. There's a point like Damon's just walked in the room.
You know, that
Hey, that psycho, what she has me doing?
TikTok, and then we do a lot of this.
Oh, okay, Russian twist, yeah, okay.
is good, I like
Yeah, that
it.
is good.
I like the pain that makes me feel.
Yeah, so you will
And leg stuff. But
you
it's
will
constantly
build
when
out.
I
It's
do
like
it.
when you work your arms, like your arms get bigger.
But so long as I'm able
it's
to strip the fat, I won't end up with this and right,
no.
fine, because this is not on anymore.
You'll be adding muscle, but you want that. You want to be stronger.
Yeah, when I had Minnie, you know, after you have your baby and they come and they do that to you to make sure your uterus
yeah.
has gone down. Well, they were all so lovely. We were chatting, obviously, as you know me. And
No, you chatting. Can't believe that.
And I laughed. And when I laughed, she went, "Wow, that must be you swimming," because I haven't always looked
really,
like a pork pie.
deep. You don't look like a pork pie, but that is funny.
I may as well. That may as well be a pork pie. So, not that I eat meat or the jelly from pork pie.
Oh yeah, there's nothing about a pork pie that is you. Anyway, carry on.
So, even after having babies, I have looked better than this
It's
and
menopause,
had
isn't it?
firmer muscles.
You're holding more fat around your stomach to the menopause because you're changing hormones.
Well, they can fucking change back. That's how I feel about it. And I saw your leaflet today and I was like, yes, I've joined your 7-day
You have.
reset.
Tired.
What do I need to do to prep for that?
I'll send out information near the time.
Oh, good. I'm
10
ready.
days? Well,
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
20th.
Because I thought reset's going to be perfect because it just all.
Yeah, I've personally planned it for after the summer holiday. Not summer, bloody hell. Wishing my life away. After the Easter holidays.
Yeah, don't make me
because I
wait
feel
till
like,
September.
No, I feel like I probably will do one in September if this one goes well as well though. I feel like after the holidays, a lot of mums are like, oh, I need to get back on it, but then it's really hard on your own, isn't it? So I thought, a lot of people, they do know what to do. They just need, they know they've got to eat
Tweaks
better and
and
exercise.
correcting,
Just
yeah.
need like tweaks on their exercise because probably not doing the right kind of workouts to change the body shape, and tweaks and accountability and motivation for the food. So that's why I've made it. I'm really excited for my 7-day reset. If anyone wants to join, I'll put the link in the show notes. Starting on the 20th of April. It's only £25 as well, which I think is a
that's
bargain.
Monday. Right, okay. Week on Monday.
Week on Monday.
Perfect. It's everywhere. It's not here. It's here. There's something here that didn't used to be here. It's here. It's here. It's even here. So I've got this like lump that's been scanned. It's harmless, but it has to
So if I'm going to hear you.
it has to stay there because it costs money to take out
yeah.
things that aren't harmful.
Yeah.
But knowing that that's there and like seeing how different my legs look, it's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to start lifting more weight.
Yeah.
And eating more protein. Probably not have a croissant for breakfast and have some protein and yogurt and fruit instead.
I know. I know these things.
I know you know.
I was just very
Because
hungry.
People know. They just find it hard to implement it by themselves.
And then when I do eat a croissant, it's okay because it's one drop in weeks
Yeah,
of
yeah.
a good habit. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
So
definitely.
you never have to that's what I like about what you've helped me realise is that you can still eat the bit of chocolate. Like last year, I was upset because I wasn't upset. I was just annoyed because I'd eaten an entire Easter egg in one sitting because I was cross.
I feel like we had the same conversation last Easter.
Exactly. Yeah, I did that last Easter. And you can have those things, because if you are obviously
Yeah,
day
so
in, day
like
out still doing
once
those
a year.
good
The last time we
things.
did it was last Easter.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, you are the average of your actions.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a bit of a good chat to finish on. Some good tips, hopefully.
No dome bellies here because we're stripping the fat as well.
Yeah, I remember my mum talking to me about that, and I was like, what? I remember saying that her friend, who was actually in like great shape, she was like, oh, but she's got like her stomach sticks out because she does sit-ups, so I do crunches instead. And I look back and I just think, oh my god,
That would maybe do the same thing.
actually insane. It isn't like she just. Also, we have uterus and things, like we have
Don't mind
internal
that.
organs.
Just not the stuff that moves.
Yeah, so you just need to be in a calorie deficit.
After Tristan, and obviously got rid of my pain from the cesarean, I was going to a couple of exercise classes at the leisure centre. I was taking him swimming and I was doing a pushy parents class. Absolutely loving it. And my trousers fit how I like them to fit. Like they're not out here, they went across.
Yeah.
I could see and feel my hips.
Yeah.
And it did start to go downhill after I had the contraceptive implant in, but I had it out. I had it out early. And
What, are you on anything now?
No. Not messing about in the hormones.
Are your
because
periods regular?
I would have said yes up until a week ago, when I'm still sitting waiting for it to come. It's a whole week late
Yeah, I think
now.
you've been perimenopausal and you're probably heading into menopause now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so if I would actually go and possibly get HRT, it'll help.
So is it impossible then to lose this
No.
seal blubber I've got everywhere?
No, it's not possible. It's just harder because of the hormone
Okay.
changes. But it's not impossible at all.
Okay, good.
It's not impossible. It's just that when you go through the menopause, your body stores fat in different places, which is why
everywhere.
a lot
apparently.
of women then don't feel like themselves at all.
Yeah.
So you have it when you have a baby, you don't feel like yourself, and then you have it when we go through menopause.
Felt
you don't
great
feel
after the
yourself.
babies. That's what's so upsetting. I could actually have a baby and be in better
Yeah.
shape, and because I was even at 36 when I had
And you,
Tristan
yeah, and
at
you're younger.
36.
I think, yeah, it makes such a difference.
But as for a pregnancy, that's geriatric.
Yeah, it is. Over 30 geriatric.
Don't know. Can't remember if it's
I think
30
it's
or
over 30.
35, but 36 I was. Very nearly 37 when I had him.
Liam's mum was 42, I think, when she had his sister.
I keep seeing
crazy.
Instagrams of people having babies at 45 and stuff. And that's fine while you feel fine now. But that baby's 10 and you're 54.
One of my friends was 40 when she's had her daughter, who's same age as Elodie. And she feels it a lot. Like,
So she's my age now. But
Yeah, she's got a 4-year-old.
A 4-year-old. Well, Tristan's 7. It's all right.
she feels the recovery is harder.
Right.
The lack of sleep and stuff.
I think my swimming job helped. Burning.
Oh, yeah, you're living a different lifestyle.
I feel like I need to go back and just pace a pool, because that's what I did teaching,
Yeah.
just pacing the pool.
You've got the resistance.
Or maybe I should get some resistance ankle things and walk up and down the
Do some
garden.
weights.
I'd love to.
I think you need to just start
I'm
doing
stronger
some
than
resistance
people think.
training. You're strong.
But,
Resistance training, protein, and it'll be fine. It's all right.
right.
You'll learn during the reset. Because there's going to be home workouts as well as gym workouts. So you'll be able to do the strength workouts at home.
Excellent. I have a kettlebell and some
Perfect.
resistance bands that Tristan has been instructing me to help him work
Oh,
out.
that's
because
good.
apparently he wants to work out.
That's good.
He asked me for a protein drink the other day. Bless him. And he's been doing his little resistance bands. So I was holding it behind him and telling him to do that.
With triceps.
And then I was pulling it and getting him to pull in like
Yeah,
that.
so you're rowing. Nice.
I got Daisy to get the kettlebell, so get on the bench, fit like on the hands and knees almost, but on the bench, and then she can lift
Row
that
it,
up
yeah,
like
nice.
that. I like doing that.
Very good. What size is your kettlebell?
6 kilograms. So it's a bit too heavy for me to get enough out of this, but I could do that forever.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's why gyms are good, because you can push yourself.
Yeah, I really like that one at the gym. Both hands up, and then you pull the bar.
Oh,
Do you
the
pull
lat
it to
pull
here?
down.
Pull
Yeah.
it down. I love feeling that.
Oh,
all of
yeah.
that is there to get strong, because. And then I was able to up my weights. The only one that I wasn't very good at and never upped my weight on was to push up from here on both sides.
Yeah, it's hard. Shoulder press is hard.
But I'm not really arsed if the fat goes.
Yeah.
I just need, I would like to have, because I did at one point, you could see this muscle here, you could see this
Yeah.
here. It's just inside a little
Inside
sausage case.
a sausage. Sausage casings, pork pies. It's all going on today. Oh.
7-day reset, here I come.
Yeah, here you come. You'll feel so much better after.
So, have you got any exercise myths that you want to
I can
debunk
bust.
with Alice?
I
Yeah,
can bust
let's
some
do
myths.
that. Dome tummies.
Cutting out carbs.
Yeah, there was I saw a post the other day,
Cardio.
and it said it was from Vogue from like the 60s, and you have half a glass of white wine and a tomato for breakfast.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Another glass at
It's
lunchtime.
like the champagne
a piece
diet.
of brown bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
That's
they used to
funny,
say
isn't
in
it?
like the 80s and 90s. Oh yes, models just survive off a cigarette and some champagne.
Yeah.
So little girls sit
Didn't have
there
any
and
muscle mass though,
go,
and probably all got osteoporosis now.
I know, but little girls sit there, and then the 44-year-old little girls
Yeah.
think they know that that's not right, but
Yeah.
they can't see any
Yeah.
other way through.
Yeah. Yep. I'll show you the way through.
Let's do it.
Bye.
I'm loving this wallpaper
Yeah,
with
it's
my
nice,
earrings.
isn't it?
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Apart from your t-shirt blends in, but